Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane is here with where the rain is really hitting right now. Tara.
See, we have some scattered light showers mainly here. It's really just that light, steady drizzle at times and some lighter showers off to the south here. And this here today, over the past 24 hours, the rain that we picked up adding up to about 2 to 3/10 of an inch or so, not quite as much off to the east of Charlotte. But as we look in that direction now, east along Highway 74 through Monroe and up into Ansonville there in Anson County, Wadesboro, and points south into upstate South Carolina. Some more substantial lighter showers lifting in from south to north, and that's where all this moisture continues to come from here. And if you're not seeing the steadier drizzle or the light rain, definitely just kind of socked in with the clouds. We've had a little bit of sunshine breaking out at times a little bit earlier today off to the east and helping to boost temperatures. Raleigh-Durham, Chapel Hill Triangle area up around 70 degrees right now. But then you can see at the same time we have some heavier bands of rain back off to the west, and some of that will be here for us by tomorrow morning and into the afternoon. So some heavier rain is on the way, maybe a few storms as well. That comes with the warm up that continues today. Check out the temperature change compared to 24 hours ago. We're running about 5 to 15, even close to 20 degrees on the warmer side in some neighborhoods. Still at 57. It's cool outside. It's not like it's warm with all the sunshine, of course. 57 cool degrees, but certainly better than the single digits and teens and 20s and 30s that we were talking about last week and over the weekend. Wind is nice and calm, and those dew points nearly equal to the air temperatures, and so you see that, and that's when we get the fog formation, which we're going to be stuck with too in a lot of our neighborhoods into the night and again early tomorrow morning. We've got 60s though on the board here up into Concord and Salisbury. Look at you all, 61 degrees warmer than the Queen City. We've got the low to mid 60s off to the south, and then we did touch 70 earlier out toward Chesterfield County, Rockingham. You all there sitting in the mid 60s. Then in the mid 50s in Morganton, and a much milder 50 up in the mountains at Boone and Jefferson. And what's going to happen later on tonight? Temperatures may tend to rise just a little bit more. So by 4 o'clock in the morning, more of us are jumping up into the low and mid 60s. But again, with all this moisture around, that will make for continued foggy conditions, low clouds, and the off and on periods of scattered light showers overnight. The rain does pick up in intensity, so it gets a little heavier in spots tomorrow morning, off and on into the afternoon, and starting tomorrow, Friday, and again on Saturday, we could have a few storms from time to time. Not expecting, though, a high risk of severe damaging thunderstorms, so no worries about that. But still, you just have to remember when thunder roars, you need to bring it indoors because that could mean lightning isn't too far away. Milder temperatures will continue right on into Sunday before that front passes, and then we'll be back to reality and a little bit on the cooler side with brighter days ahead going into next week. So for tomorrow, we've got that area of low pressure front storm system as a whole creeping closer to us, and so that will spread in some of the heavier pockets of rain and a few thunderstorms. So again, just a day to keep the umbrella handy, the rain jacket, but notice temperatures even warmer, getting closer to that 70-degree mark. Let's check it all out on Futurecast. Overnight, early tomorrow morning, some heavier amounts of rain, mainly still to the north and west of Charlotte, up into the mountains and foothills. And by lunchtime, we'll see more of that kind of heading off to the east. And 24 hours from now, we'll likely be tracking some scattered downpours and possibly some rumbles of thunder out there. And then that band of rain will kind of push off to the east, lingering showers early Friday. But we may actually get in on some breaks and peaks of sunshine, a little bit drier briefly for Friday afternoon before that next round of rain comes in for Saturday. So by the time these next couple of rounds of rain move on through and out, we could be tallying up anywhere from 1 to even close to 4 inches of rain that could lead to some flooding issues, especially over the southwestern part of the state where you see the yellow down into sections of Georgia and East Tennessee. But otherwise, not expecting a widespread flood threat with this particular system. So off and on showery right on into the weekend, drier next week.